If it continues, then they will get damaged, and I mean, it would be a lot to lose.
A lot to lose. The recent severe weather has taken a major toll on a Valley nonprofit. And tonight, they're stuck in a bind during one of the busiest months of the year. CBS 5's Brianna Whitney went to see how bad the damage was as they struggle to get back on their feet.
Tarps and water damage were not part of the Christmas plan for this nonprofit, Backpacks for Kids. They supply underprivileged children with supplies they need for school. But after last week's crazy weather, they came back to their building looking like this, with serious roof and water damage all throughout this building. And they don't know how much longer they can stay open because they just can't afford to replace it.
Thousands and thousands of supplies.
When you see their smiles, it I don't know, fills your heart.
For kids who aren't used to having much. Backpacks for Kids AZ wanted to change that.
This was like my daughter's big dream, and it turned into my dream as well.
Michelle Talberg and her now 16-year-old daughter Caitlin have been running the nonprofit for 5 years. Barely able to afford rent for an old church building in Mesa. And on Sunday,
It was like, oh my God, what happened?
they came in to a mess.
Over here, we had to cover everything because we actually threw out stuff.
They had already repaired the roof in April, but these recent heavy rains caused major leaks,
We had to toss a bunch of notebooks because they got soaked on the other side.
destroying much of their stock for Christmas time. And with more rain on the way,
Is that leaking over there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
a repairman came out to look at it and said what Michelle feared.
$6,000 to roof it with a real roof is reasonable.
We definitely can't afford that. We don't even have that in the accounts.
They're hoping to find a roofer that can cut them a fair price, or they'll have to shut down.
We're just stressed out and trying to figure out, okay, what are we going to do, and how are we going to manage this?
And serving kids who need it most isn't something they're prepared to give up. In Mesa, Brianna Whitney for Arizona's Family.